to in terms of now, this is 27 years later.
Okay.
And in terms of inspiration, ne, what inspires you now differently compared to when you were a few years younger?
What inspires me now compared to when I was a few years younger? Damn. I think, okay, let me try to answer this way. When I was younger, I think my inspiration was, I think when I was younger, my inspiration was, you didn't know what life is like or what it's gonna be like. You know, when you're 13, like you have all of these idealistic images of who you're gonna be, what your life is gonna look like, and stuff, ne?
Yeah.
And so I think part of the inspiration were those idealistic, misinformed, maybe out of touch with reality ideas. So I think there's a sense like that's what inspires you. You're picturing this life maybe of extreme luxury.
Material. Material.
Yeah, you know. So I think you are like picturing this life where you've got a nice house, blah, blah, blah. Maybe even a painless life, no hardship. And maybe that's the inspiration at that time. You know, that's the perhaps even motivation, you know. Yeah. But now I think that what inspires me is a deeper sense of feeling like I'm a human that has been entrusted with a life. I think what inspires me is that, you know, when I think that, man, look, I don't want to discount that even at this age, sometimes you are inspired by, you know, materialistic things.
Of course.
Because it's not as if like, oh, and then I grew up and then I stopped being materialistic.
Yeah.
Oh, no, those things are still there in us. Let's be honest. You know, let's be honest. But I do know that very deep down in my soul, my inspiration for life is that, you know, I've been entrusted to steward a life by God, saying, okay, who am I going to give this particular life to? And then he gave it to Fuman, you know. And so part of the inspiration is that, look, man, you've been entrusted with a life. And life is not about material things. It's just about the fact that you've been entrusted with a life from the creator of life himself, you know. And so I guess that for me is the inspiration, man. It's like you have days where you're like, what does it matter anyway? Like, why does it matter? Or, like, I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Like
a pessimistic view.
Yeah, like of life, because it's like, oh, we're gonna die. We're gonna, you know, why does it matter anyway? That's where the inspiration for me is. It matters anyway because, dude, you've been entrusted with life to honor the giver of life. With it, your life. That's the inspiration. It's like, even if I don't feel like working. I'm gonna work while um, the giver of life expects that's what life is about. Like, I don't know if I'm making sense. Maybe I'm being a bit
There's a
like,
there's a responsibility that is
yeah,
beyond
yeah,
us.
yeah. It's like it's beyond just about you. It's about it's about it's about, okay, I get that you maybe would like to chill and, fair. And I'm also a human being. It's not easy to live a life of work, you know.
Guilty pleasures.
Yeah, you know. But the thing is, you've got to acknowledge that this life you didn't make yourself. You were given it. And so, what is it about? And the answer for me, I find that it's about honoring the one who gave this life to you. And so it's like, yeah, every day that I wake up is having to honor him in my living. Yeah. Look, that's the best way I guess I can answer this. I hope I'm not being vague.
No. I think it sums it up fully, because of where now for you it's like something that is beyond you. So your inspiration comes from within, but it also comes from beyond, and it's
Yeah.
centered around your belief, your faith,
Yeah.
which what I'm assuming now that's what keeps you stable.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
do you want to
Yeah.
add on that?
What is it?
No, I'm asking, do you want to add on that?
Yes. That's what keeps me stable. I think that's what keeps me. What other adjective would I say? So that's what adjective. Okay. What other word would I say? So yes, stable. That's what keeps me stable. That's what keeps me, again, inspired. That's what keeps me sane. That's what keeps me joyful. Because I think when you lack a meaning in life, you lack joy. And then I'm not talking about happiness. I'm talking about joy. I'm not. Okay, maybe another word. That's what gives me peace.
Yeah.
That's another one. Peace. Because I think when you're grappling with what is life, you lack peace. You lack a sense of, why do I even exist? That's the most, sadly, man, that's the, look, I believe that's that's even at the heart of like many suicides, is, why do I exist? That question, that's the biggest question we have. Why do I exist? What is life? And depending on the answer, some have taken their lives, man. And I'm not saying that disrespectfully, but the reason some people have taken their lives is because of the answer they have gotten when they've asked the question, what is the meaning of life? Why do I even exist? And so I think based on that answer, what is it?
Do I even matter?
Yeah, based on the answer you get from those questions, some have taken their lives. But could you imagine if, I have days where I feel like this is hard. I feel irrelevant to people. I feel like I'm subject to a lot of suffering. But I exist because the one who created me decided that after creating 7 other billion people, I'm going to make him as well. And so that gives me some kind of meaning. It's like, okay, there were already 7 billion people and I was created. On top of that, okay, it must be that there's a reason that I exist, And then I go down that, and then and then again, then my faith about, okay, this is what life is about, this is what life is, then starts to inform